Hi guys, this is a different setup. I've just quickly pulled out my phone. I had to record a quick video for Kristen Maldonado, so I thought while I'm here I would make this little announcement, and this is my third time trying to record this because I'm finding it hard to articulate properly what I want to say. As you can tell from the title, maybe that's all you need. Maybe that's all you need is the title, and you don't need any more explanation than that. But I'm officially quitting my movie trivia game show, Are You a Movie Oracle? There will be no more episodes. I am officially done. And there are numerous reasons. And I will go over them. Reason number one, the show does not have the views or the interactions that it used to. Once upon a time, it went from hundreds down to, went from triple digits to double digits. It had hundreds of views. I think the first episode has 600, 800 views or something. And as it's gone along, they've gotten less and less and less. And now it's a struggle to get a game show episode to reach 100 episodes, which means people have lost interest. Now people will throw likes on a video if, some pissed off Friday the 13th fanboy is going around dropping dislike bombs on my videos, and people are trying to do their part, so they will come and they will throw some likes on my videos, which is a lovely sentiment, and I do appreciate that. But I didn't do this game show just because I wanted the views or a lot of likes. It was about community and interaction, and that's what no longer exists on these game shows. And yeah, people have said, oh no, but I'd miss it. And I'm like, well, there's not much that I can do. On top of that, I'm a little bit tired of putting my time, my energy, and working like a Trojan to create these episodes, which, by the way, I'm just one person, and I'm doing this all by myself. And it does not take 3.5 seconds. These game shows take a lot of energy out of me. And so it kind of sucks to give so much and get little in return. And I don't mean that selfishly. I mean, I've done 40 odd episodes now, and I try to change it up. I've done Halloween specials, Christmas specials. I've done redemption series, battle royale, Women's History Month episodes. I've constantly tried to change it up, keep it a little bit fresh and interesting, so it's not for lack of trying on my part. And then I get a bit disrespected by some of the competitors. This isn't a takedown piece, so I'm not naming names. I'm not here to put anyone on blast. It's just, these are my personal feelings, and this is what has happened. This is what it has come to. I have made episodes, and during recording, I've felt a little disrespected or uncomfortable by certain people who don't really seem like they're there to have fun or actually interact with people, which really makes it hard to carry an episode. And then there are the people who, they come on and I don't know, maybe they weren't happy that they lost, or maybe the only reason they came on was because they just wanted to get like free promotion for their blogs and YouTube or whatever. But after the fact, after I would spend up to nearly a week editing these episodes, they wouldn't even so much as like the video or if I tag them in a tweet, they would not respond to it at all. Not on Facebook, not on Instagram. Like, I'm tagging everybody across social media because I'm like, this is the person and I'm trying to promote them. And they would kind of not acknowledge, they would not acknowledge it at all. And you feel a bit used because I don't do this for me. Guaranteed, in the beginning, I got so much joy and pleasure out of doing this game show. I started this because I wanted to show diversity and show what the film community can be. I was sick of watching people on Twitter or any platform, really, oh god, especially YouTube, people being like, oh, you have a different opinion to me? Well, therefore I hate you and I will send you death threats and I will tell you that I am going to rape your mother. And all this bullshit. And I've met some really amazing people in this community, and I've seen that movies can bring people together, and it's such a rewarding experience. And I wanted to create something that focused on that. Now, the movie community is predominantly white men. That's not a dig, that's just a fact. And I wanted to show that there's more than that in this community, because a lot of the times, depending on the film or something, our gender, our race, our culture, our religion, our sexuality, these things do play a part in how we respond to a film. Like, does it represent us? Does it not represent us? All those types of things. And so, like they say, representation matters. And I wanted to show that there is actually a lot of representation in the community. It's just a lot of voices aren't heard. And I wanted to give them a platform to be heard and show, hi, I'm not a straight white man, but I also like movies, and I'm actually kind of intelligent, and I can carry on a good conversation about it. But I also wanted people to have fun and remember why they enjoy films and why they kind of want to be part of a community, because it can be fun and inclusive. And in the beginning, that's exactly what it was. Now, guaranteed, there's been a lot of white people on this show and a lot of white dudes. The game show was volunteer basis, and a lot of minorities were not wanting to volunteer to be on it. And I hope that it wasn't because they didn't feel like my show was inclusive, because that would absolutely break my heart if that was the case, because that means I failed at what I was trying to do. But I know that there have often been times I haven't volunteered for something because I haven't felt like I belonged, or like it was okay for me to do those things. So if that's the case for other people, I totally understand that. I'm very sorry, because I really wanted lots of different people to sign up, and I feel bad because there was a long list of people who had signed up to be on this show, and I guess it was starting to get a little bit more inclusive and diverse. But in the past year, things just haven't been great. People don't really watch episodes anymore. People definitely don't really comment or interact. And so it's hard to gauge how you're doing. But the worst part is when you spend hours and hours and hours and days and days and days working and editing and scheduling and casting and coordinating time zones, and then hosting, and then writing questions, and then editing and putting everything together. There is a lot involved in it, and I'm just one person doing it on my own. So when you do all that, and one or both of your competitors don't acknowledge the work you put in, don't acknowledge you, don't acknowledge the episode, don't really even so much as say thank you, you feel very used, and like you wasted your time on people who did not deserve it. This has not been the case with everybody. There have been a lot of amazing people who I've absolutely loved having on. They have been so fun, and I love the conversations that we have. I mean, there have been a lot of episodes where there's just been like an hour's worth of conversation that I had to get deleted, otherwise it would be like 2-hour long episodes, and I don't think anybody wanted that. But there have been so many people that I've absolutely loved getting to talk to because of this, but it's kind of the crappy people who ruin it for everybody. It used to be fun, and I used to enjoy this. It's not fun anymore, and I don't enjoy it anymore. There's no passion anymore. It just officially feels like a chore that I feel obligated to do for reasons I don't know why. I don't know why I should feel obligated to promote and do for other people when they don't even acknowledge the work that I've done. I understand that everybody has lives, things happen. I totally understand. I'm not saying that, oh God, you absolutely have to but it's like people from a year ago who, I mean, not even a year, I'm just like spitballing times here, but let's just say I did an episode a year ago, and still to this day, a person in that episode has not acknowledged it, has not acknowledged me, and never even followed me back on social media. So that's just an example, but things like that happen. And I feel kind of crappy when I've invited people on and gone to this work and find out, damn it, I just gave a platform to someone who really didn't deserve it, and it should have gone to someone who did deserve it. But like I said, it was a volunteer basis, and I was kind of had this policy of not turning people away. If you volunteer, I will say yes to you. It's just unfortunate that you find out after the fact that maybe there should be a better vetting process. So yeah, there's not much more to say or do. I've busted my butt for the last couple of years trying to create episodes. You know, I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars in creating trophies for this game show episode, which I will actually show you. As I've mentioned to competitors who won and are getting these trophies, I haven't been able to ship them out due to finances and COVID. Shipping prices had gotten absolutely ridiculous. But here is an example that I just thought I would show you guys. Sorry about the terrible lighting. Probably should have turned on my ring light, but oh well. Here we go. These are very real, serious glass trophies, which I have made 4 of and still intend to ship out because they have the competitors' names actually printed onto the glass. And yeah, altogether I think these cost, for all 4 that I've done so far, cost roughly $200+ for the 4 that I've made so far. And they will still be shipped out. I mean, I'm not keeping them. They have the competitors' names and years that they won on them. They are designed for them. But that was something that I did because as much as I wanted it to be fun, I kind of like the idea of rewarding people. You know, it's like, you did really well, you deserve a reward. So the fact that I, over these couple of years, have dedicated time, energy, lack of sleep, money to this show to boost morale, boost other people, showcase other people in this community, and have gotten myself slapped in the face one too many times, I'm kind of done. Not kinda. I'm done. There's no point anymore. I've given all I had left to give. I mean, at this point, I'm not even sure if I want to keep doing YouTube, but that's still on the fence. But right now, there is no more Are You a Movie Oracle. I'm sorry if you like the show and you're gonna miss it. I am very sorry, but I just can't do it anymore. It used to be fun, and I used to feel pride in what I did, and I don't feel that anymore. So I'm sorry if you feel like you're losing something that you enjoyed, and I'm sorry if you were a fan or you feel let down. But please know I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I don't do this half-heartedly. This really is a gut-wrenching thing to do. So I'm really sorry. Thank you for listening. And yeah, all I can really say is that I'm sorry. Thank you to everybody who was supportive, and for people who tried to boost my morale. Just wasn't enough to do the job, I'm afraid. But that is it. I'm done with this video, and yeah, like I said, all I can really say is that I'm sorry.